start a little bit, a little business or something.
Dog, I definitely agree with that, dog, wholeheartedly, for real, for real.
Yeah, cause I mean we doing too much dumb stuff with the money. Of course we seeing. You see Ray Ray and Pookie at
Ray Ray and Pookie, dog.
Or Leroy and Skillet or Stone and Robert at Walmart and all of that buying TVs and stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it just don't make no sense that people should be out here not doing nothing productive.
Nah, that's the truth. I agree.
Just could you imagine though? And I said this before. In order to uh, just getting to the point where we talking about I heard Joe Biden's first acts was dealing with immigration and
Yeah.
yeah, immigration and all that stuff. And one of the things that
Oh no, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah.
trying to do something on a big scale
Okay.
and get people together and throw something similar to a Million Man March. And if you could get $5 or $10 from everybody,
Yeah.
and let's could you imagine have a million people what $5 to $10 add up to get our agendas passed? Because it don't make no sense that other other rights and stuff can be addressed, but the main people that's always left out, our rights aren't addressed.
No, I'm always with that shit. And like I said before, and I know people don't always. Oh shit, I lost you.
You did?
Oh, there I go. I got you.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so I said that shit before, man, because like people always get mad at me because I talk about not voting and shit. But I feel like if we put our money together, you know what I'm saying? Like I think we can be better off as lobbyists, and that's kind of what you're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
They agendas passed.
Hell yeah, because at the end of the day, that's all it's about. These fucking politicians gonna do whatever the money make them do.
Yeah, pay to play. It's always a pay to play system. So
No doubt.
we definitely. That's what one thing that I thought eventually that Louis Farrakhan would do.
Yeah.
Probably because that would have been the smartest thing because we already know what kind of system that we're into.
Right.
We haven't even heard nothing else about nobody sitting down. Remember, Ice Cube tried to sit down with some of the candidates, and
Exactly.
but what happened to the platinum play? Well, that was supposed to be with Trump.
Yeah. And they clown Q for that.
Right,
Yeah, for
right.
sure.
I mean, so what now?
Yeah, shit. That's the question for real. What now? No,
Yeah,
I mean that's a serious question, and like shout out to the new administration. Obviously, it took us out of this whole Trump thing, but at the end of the day, that's cool. But like now, what though?
right.
Yeah,
I mean, because we don't hear. He definitely was pegging for that black vote.
no, for
We
sure.
but now we don't. You know what he gonna do? The same thing that the rest of them did. Like, okay, I got what I wanted and I beat it.
Right, exactly. And I feel like that could definitely be that could actually happen. And this is my thing too, though. And I don't want to get too political and shit, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day though, like at this point, you got somebody who got in office who like really promises they basically promising us something, right? And we are expecting some things. And
Mm-hmm.
then you got the Senate and the House that's flipped to Democratic shit.
Yep.
So you got both of those in play. So I'm just gonna say, if we don't get our shit addressed at this point, I'm not fucking with you in 4 years. I'm not voting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if we get the House in line that's supposed to be on our agenda, and we got a president and a vice president who basically promising us the world and shit, which I know they politicians, they can't do everything. But if we don't get our agenda pressed at this point, then how you gonna convince me to do this shit again in 4 years?
You know what? I was wondering when was when anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's true.
I was wondering when was
Right.
They ain't doing nothing anyway, man.
That's true.
Like,
No, I agree.
but like you said, we don't want to get too political. You know, this ain't no political show.
Yeah, I don't want to do it too much.
Yeah. But I do gotta talk about something, and I know you talked about it on your show, and that's the commutation of Kwame Kilpatrick.
Oh man. All
You
right,
know,
so look, those are mixed emotions, obviously for Detroit people. There's some people in Detroit who is like, they still mad at Kwame for whatever reason. But I'm gonna tell you what, how much money did he really steal when they still able to do all this gentrification? So how much money did he really steal? Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm happy that they let him out because 28 years was fucking ridiculous in the first place. It just didn't make sense. Now, don't get me wrong. He did some foul shit. So, yeah, he was supposed to go to jail because he fucked up. He got too arrogant and shit. He did some shit that was obviously illegal. So, that's fine. Go to jail, nigga, but not for 28 years.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what the thing that get me, because I'm happy otherwise to see that he came home. Definitely he don't need to be away from his family 28 years.
Right.
I do get that when you got people that even Trump pardoned some of his boys that stole more money than Kwame did.
Now, see, that's the thing though. He pardoned his homeboys though. He pardoned them. That mean they don't owe that restitution or they ain't got no felony no more. So see, them two different things. So he pardoned them niggas. Like they get to go home and be regular. They can go back to their life. Now Kwame shit got what you call it, commutated or however you say the shit. But that mean he come home, he still owe restitution and he's still a felon.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I think one of the main things, my main beef with Kwame is that he had, because I'm one of them ones that really don't like
Kwame.
I don't care for him, because one thing that I see is that he only looked out for his own. He didn't look out for black people as a whole.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of like the nepotism sometimes hurt. You like look at this. I'm gonna say this one. Like when all them city workers lost their jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All them city workers lost their jobs, and then you kept all them staff members that you had on the people that really, all these staff members that we got a 12-member council.
Yeah.
They got all these in Detroit. Don't even got 12 residents.
Right.
But you get the picture. But
I get what you're saying.
They got all these staff, and then you hire your people in, and you get them pay raises beyond the raise that people, you laying people off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of, you see people generally, if a person take care of a person, so you're going to have a lot of people like, yeah, that's my dog. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All that stuff.
Right.
Generally, you're going to be happy for it. But people that didn't benefit, that really see, not that we looking to benefit, but the thing is, too, he did a lot of foul stuff. So a lot of people ain't going to share that in that happiness, But
yeah,
I said, I'm not gonna hate and say I want to see him drug through the mud, be in the ground where he don't see his kid.
Right.
And I'm not that type of brother. But the thing that really got me, is his arrogance. Is that he didn't. At the same time, nigga, you foul.
Right. He fucked up.
And you still don't admit to it.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Now I'm coming as a holy man. That's the only way you're going to get redemption. You got to confess. He ain't even confessed. He like, I ain't did nothing. I don't know what they talking about.
Yeah. All of that shit was foul, though. I can't disagree with you on that.
Yeah. So that's, I think if Kwame had came out and he said, for most people, if he had came out and said, y'all, look, city of Detroit, I apologize.
I fucked up. I stole money. I'm on these bitches, like all that shit.
You know what? And not even so much of cheating on his wife, because he owed that to her.
That's his personal shit, right? You're right. You're right.
That's his personal.
Yeah.
So, but if he had came to the city of Detroit and said, "Hey, look, y'all, I messed up. I know I did some foul things that cost people, taxpayers, some heavy stuff, and personally."
Hey, but I hear what you're saying, but did it? What did he cost us for real? Like I'm just saying, like I ain't trying to put you on blast and shit, but I hear a lot of people say this shit. And what exactly did it cost us for real? I'm just saying when he was in office, the only thing really that he really responsible for is like, and I ain't gonna say stealing contracts. I'm just gonna say giving contracts to his homies and shit. And I hate to use this as a as a way to to equate it, but white people been doing this shit for their fucking life. Like this is what the old boys club is. That's exactly what it is. So he let his mans get all the good contracts and shit. He made all the money. I know that that's like basically illegal, but like what did the taxpayers actually lose though? Like for real, I like nigga the parks I'm talking about the little shit too. The parks grass was cut, lights worked in my neighborhood when this nigga was in office, and I ain't gonna lie, on some illegal shit, drugs was flowing good and shit. Niggas wasn't really killing each other because drugs was good. And I know that's totally not the right thing to say, but we just talking real shit though, right?
Yeah. You know what? I say this. I think during that time during Kwame's administration, I was a Detroit resident. I owned my home.
Okay.
And the taxes.
Okay.
Oh my God, was ridiculous. I was paying $5,000 worth of taxes.
Okay, but let me ask you this though: was the taxes high because of the city government or because of the state government? I'm just saying. So because while he was in office, like who was in office then? Granholm and shit. So yeah. was it Granholm's administration or his?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Right. You got a point.
Yeah. You
got a point. But think about I think the trash. Remember the trash thing was higher. He raised the trash higher.
But and that might be true, but shit was getting done though. So you was paying more taxes, but more shit was getting done. Like now you just literally this last administration, dog. You remember like you out of the city now, but you remember riding down the freeway and shit and seeing that like the fucking grass needed cutting. They wasn't even cutting the grass.
Right.
So maybe them tax dollars was a little higher, but like shit was getting done. But parks and shit was I don't know.
But you know what too? Remember this what really knocked me on my ASS. You remember when the police department was getting a new little building? Mm-hmm. They were building that new building, and then the contractors came up to do it, and they wanted to use less tax money to less our tax dollars to help build this police station.
Yeah.
Kwame gave it to his boy and bumped the cost up about $2 million more.
Hold on, what are we talking about? What police building?
The new police precinct.
That was Doug and shit.
No, that was Kwame.
Was it?
Yeah, that was Kwame.
Hold on, dog. You sure? Let me think back on this.
Yes, sir.
The shit that they get ready to knock down now because they couldn't finish building
it. Yes, sir. Back. I don't know which one exactly it was, but I remember the what's the name guy, one of the contractors. He said I was gonna do it for $2 million less.
Yeah.
He said I was gonna do it for $2 million less, and your boy just came on and just pay to play.
Okay, well that might be a little different. All right, you might have me on that one. I'm not sure.
And then let me say this, and I know it's unproven, especially if he had anything to do with that girl's death.
You talking about come on now. If
he had anything to do, come on
now.
If he had anything, I hope to do with that girl's death.
Yeah.
That's still blood on his hand, dude.
I mean, how though?
There's still blood on his hand.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen at the alleged party. So like.
But it was a lot of cover up. A lot.
So I mean, like, damn, she used to go to King and shit. Like I seen her before. So do that mean I'm a suspect too, man? Come on now, get out of here.
But you know what? What about the wife beating her up?
I mean, that probably happened.
hey, it's something. Something is not.
So I'm gonna tell you like this though. I think I think the wife beating her up shit probably happened in real life. I think the party actually happened in real life, but it was too many significant white people in that motherfucker that they had to cover it up.
Yeah, yeah. Who was the guy at the time? He had the Mike something. What was his name? The prosecutor. I can't think.
Mike Cox.
Mike Cox. Yeah, yeah.
For sure. All these motherfuckers, Mike Cox, Penske, fucking all these niggas, man. For sure, they got hands and shit. That's the only reason Kwame got as far as he got is because like it's too many of their names involved and shit. I mean, when he went to Texas originally, shit, Penske was paying his fucking bills. So like, why would a nigga pay your bills if he wasn't trying to hide some shit?
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy though.
For sure.
We got one more topic before we get into our main topic.
Okay.
For today, and this is crazy to me. It was 2 Cobb County teachers died of COVID-19 and like days apart from each other, and this is crazy because now we getting to the point. I'm hearing that some states had actually. I know my old alumni Southeastern.
Okay.
Was open at a point during the pandemic.
Damn, like, for real?
Yeah, it was open, man. They playing football and everything.
Oh shit!
It was open because my church
right around from there, right?
Yeah, right behind Southeast.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, and this is the crazy thing because our kids' school is getting ready to start on the 25th.
Right. So yeah, people going back to school like in real life.
Yeah. So we got the first strand, the second strand, third, 54th strand of COVID. You know what I'm saying? And they about to try to send our kids back to school, dude.
Hey, so look, do y'all have an option, or there's no option?
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you know what they bothering us about? Let me tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
I am a person that do not believe in vaccinations.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why, because we have a personal reason why.
Okay.
My youngest son, Jalen, 13.
Mm-hmm.
When he was born pretty right. My son learned to walk early. He everything was going right.
Okay.
When he started getting them vaccinations.
Yeah.
We started noticing changes in him.
Oh damn, for real?
Yeah, we started noticing the changes in him.
Yeah.
And he began to do what they call, like, first they was trying to classify it as Asperger's syndrome.
Okay, yeah, I'm hip to that.
And then because he would do this little rock.
Okay.
He would sleep weird. He would do all kinds of like weird
just
things.
Weird shit, yeah.
Yeah, and so they diagnosed him with he's high functioning autistic.
Dog, really? Okay.
Yeah, high functioning autistic.
Yeah.
But the thing with me is I didn't want. So after I found out what I found out, my son didn't get another vaccination.
Yeah.
Didn't get another vaccination shot ever. And so now the school is beginning to mess with me now.
Oh, okay, because you don't have those vaccinations.
Yeah, so they called me and my wife, and they threatened us. They said, if you don't get if he doesn't get vaccinated, that they will take him out of the homeschool program.
Damn, for real?
School. I said, but he's not going to school.
Right. So that don't affect them at all. If you're not coming into school, what difference do it make?
Yeah. And the question that I have, even if my son didn't get the vaccination,
mm-hmm.
if he didn't get the vaccination, what harm is he to other kids that got the vaccination?
Because he's not there. So what difference do it make? Right.
Or even if he went there,
right?
If they
get
the vaccination, it's supposed to be protective.
Right. True.
To protect. So what are we?
So what's the problem?
What's the problem?
I feel you.
So it just didn't make no sense. But these young ladies, man, these young teachers right here, that's the main thing too about it. These 2 young teachers, man, dying days apart from each other at the same school. at the same school daily. And I personally, I think we got to stop this money over life
Oh
type
man,
mentality.
yeah, that's the capitalist society for you right there, though,
Money over life, dude. And
for
and
sure.
and, and I don't know how much the school systems get for students being in the, I don't know, maybe you a statistician.
Right, you try to figure out how much money they're getting for filling them seats up. I'm not sure. I know they obviously they probably losing money as far as like paying staff to be there. I mean that could be a thing, but you got the government bailing out big businesses and shit. They should be bailing out these school systems so they won't have to feel the need to pressure kids to go back to school. Now also I know that it's a money thing, but it is a weird dynamic also too though, just from the social aspect. Cause like these kids, if these kids don't ever go back to school, like we already like I hate to use the word like they're just socially retarded, but because of the internet, like kids already ain't really sociable. So like I do understand the necessity to have them kind of interacting, but like at what cost though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what too, and then too, I'm gonna say this. This is where that big devil is really poking his head out with this pandemic,
Pandemic.
and the vaccinations and stuff like that, and just government control and just really because it's an attack on our kids also.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this from the get go, like with my son, they have been trying to like my son, he know how to do his thing. He's like matter of fact, shout out my son, he got straight A's.
Okay.
He got straight A's, and so they're trying to for years they have been trying to just keep him in this program they got him in because it's called the IEP program. And what's the name? Dr. Umar Johnson talked about that program. He said they push black kids to that program because they get more money.
Oh, okay.
They get more money when your kid is in an IEP program, and you see, we done got political already.
It's cool. Shit, we here now. We here now. Shit.
They do this to keep them in the IEP program. And matter of fact, they tried to turn around and do my daughter the same way. And I said the devil is a liar. You know what I'm saying? I said the devil is a liar because they trying to say that my daughter wasn't reading at the level that she's supposed to be reading.
Gotcha.
And you know what? I looked at them. I told them. I said, let me tell you something. I'm gonna go biblical on you. I want to go critical on you, but I'm gonna go biblical on you. I said, you could get my daughter out of that classroom right now, and if my daughter reads the Bible at church, if you could read a Bible, you could read any book because I can't pronounce none of the damn
words
in the Bible sometimes. But if my daughter read that Bible, she could damn read a book.
Yeah,
so you could try that with somebody else.
Trying to keep her in that same program so they can make money off of her.
Yeah, trying to get money, black kids and make them feel obsolete, but it ain't gonna happen though. But anyway, we gonna get to our main topic.
My fault, man. Sometimes I get carried away. I be talking about shit.
But you know what though? But people need to hear that type of stuff though.
Yeah, for sure.
It be happening all the time. But anyway, our topic for today: is there a method to stop your mate from cheating? Is there some kind of solution, some type of formula, some type of something that'll stop your mate from sticking it to somebody else?
Sticking it to somebody else. That's one way to look at it.
Hey. I can't tell you who to sock it to, but hey, if you with me, don't go nowhere. What Michael Jackson say, don't you go nowhere.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm just saying. Mike was pleading on that one, didn't he?
You're right, he was though. Ain't really nothing you could do for real. Somebody want to go, they go. But we gonna get to it though. Real quick, man. I just want to shout out some people. My man Angry Man checking in. What up, though? Rita checking in from E Block Radio. What's good? Yaya checking in. IG Live, we in the building, man. What's the deal? I got my man Fat Cat on, dog. We live on the Fat Cat show, man. We in this thing. So we talking about today, is it a method to stop your mate from cheating, dog? That's what we want to know, dog. So, shit, Fat Cat, this your shit, man. How you want to do it? You go first, or you want me to go first?
Hey. First off, let me put this out. If you want to call in the show to at this topic, that number is 646-564-9728. Press 1 if you want to comment. You see the number flashing across the screen.
For sure.
But what's up, Carmelita? I see Carmelita in here and Janine, all that. But anyway, I think no. Like you said, there's no way. I mean, because we talked all. I mean, I don't know who came up with this formula, some type of formula, Mrs. Butterworks or whoever came up with this formula that says that you can stop somebody from cheating. We done heard that if you put the good loving down on them, they'll stay. If you fix them, if you fix a man something, if you, what they say, feed them, F them, and all that other little stuff.
Yeah, some of that might be true. If you feed me, I'm probably gonna stick around.
It's gonna keep you honest.
Yeah, it might keep me honest, though, especially if the food good and shit. If you can, go ahead.
Are you saying you can find anybody to feed you and F you?
Yeah, but I don't know. Food is a thing, bro. Like if you can feed me, but is the food good though? That's what I'm saying. Like if the food ain't good, then I might step out and go fuck around with what's the old lady name? Motherfucker Ruther Dean and shit. Ruther Dean can cook some hell of a steaks.
But I really don't. I mean, the thing. Well, I got one method that keep me honest.
What's that?
Love and my fear of just not being right before God.
Yeah.
My belief is what really keeps me honest. So that if you call it a method, that's sort of a method.
That's a method for sure.
Method for me, but but some pastors get down,
Man, bruh.
You had Pastor Wilson just
dog. Bro, hold on, wait a minute, dog. Pastor Wilson, just all on camera phone eating pussy. Like, come on, dog. You got to relax, my guy.
Right. Pastor Wilson,
you got to relax.
Right.
Shout out to Pastor Wilson, I guess, though. I don't know.
And that was a big girl too. He was.
He had his whole head. And look, all right, we ain't gonna stay on this shit too much longer. Shit, I just gotta say this though. He was putting in a whole lot of work for her not to be reacting like for real. I mean, he was putting motherfucking neck and shoulders in that motherfucker, and it's like he wasn't even feeling good to her though. So either her pussy was numb or his head game trash. I don't know which is which, but whatever. Anyway.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Oh Lord, but hey, I can't even speak on that, man.
I'm just saying, like, we all see the video and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know I see the video. I was like, dog, he putting in way too much work for her to not to be reacting like the shit was good.
I had women coming up to me. Are you a pastor?
Like, not that kind of pastor shit.
I ain't gonna bless you that way.
Right. Fucking Pastor Wilson. Anyway, dog, my fault. I got sidetracked and shit.
But anyway, like I said, man, is there a certain you find that right person? I think the real method is finding the right person that you want to be with.
That's for sure.
I think really that if you because in the beginning, I mean, everything starts out smooth. Yeah. Everything starts out smooth because you're gonna have them problems. In my younger years, I wasn't as disciplined. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could fart wrong and make me go somewhere and do something. You know what I'm saying? So it was just
that's fine.
I'm just saying, but it was just one of the moments. But now I done grew up, I done matured, and you know what I'm saying, and then the older you get, even though I love sex like the next man, but it ain't everything. Remember when you was young, it was everything. That's all we set up. That's all we set up and talked about.
That's all it was. Sex was everything. I think you hit the nail on the head there. I think when you get older,
Yeah.
you start realizing like it's actually, and this shit probably about to sound all motherfucking old and fucking decrepit and shit, but like you finally start getting the idea that it's more about companionship than anything else. Because at the end of the day, the sex go stop. Like you old, like bodies
Yeah.
just stop functioning. Like it
Right.
just happened. So the companionship is like way more important. Like the
Mm,
motherfucker you can sit around and laugh with and watch reruns of Saturday Night Live with and shit. That's companionship. That's the shit that you looking for at this point.
right.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Janine said it's all about true soulmates. Yeah. I mean,
And see, that's tough though, Janine. Like I feel what she's saying, but like a lot of times, you don't know it's your soulmate for real. Like you might think it is, but it might not be. So I look at it like this, dog. Like just to kind of answer the question for real, is it a method to stop your mate from cheating? I don't think it's a for sure method, but all I can say is that you gotta be for sure putting in 100% into it. Like even though you fearful, cause I know a lot of like I talk to my nephew a lot and shit. My nephew younger, so he like he at the front end of this experience, and it's
Mhm.
like you gotta be able to put 100% in, regardless of that fear of it not working. Cause at the end of the day, if it don't work, you got to be able to be comfortable with the fact that you put in 100%. If it didn't work, it wasn't on you. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's a tough pill to swallow because a lot of people don't want to deal with that heartache or like somebody failing you or not doing what they supposed to for you. But at the end of the day, if you haven't put in that 100%, you gonna end up having some regret. So if I put in 100%, like I put everything into this relationship that I could, and somebody still stepped out or did whatever, then at that point it's like you can't be mad at yourself. So it's easier to move on. Like it's harder to move on when you blame yourself, for real.
Man, you black Uncle Phil intelligent, dude.
Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. I'm just saying though.
Hey. I'm sitting up here, man. I'm just you gotta explain a little bit of that one for me you with about the soulmate when you say you don't think 'cause you think you can't really recognize your soulmate.
I don't think so. I think that really you don't realize it's your soulmate until after the fact because you know that it's some relationships where you married now. So even if it is the case, you can't say it, but it's some relationships that you look back on and was like, damn, like I missed those points. Like that was probably my soulmate, and you ain't recognize that shit till later on. So I think when you meet somebody, it's probably impossible to know that it was your soulmate. Like you gotta be into a whole situation with that person before you understand it is your soulmate. I mean, it's some people who probably get lucky and just like, bam, they see it off rip, like this is my soulmate, this is everything I ever wanted or whatever. But the reality of it is though, and this is the tough part, dog, about relationships. That person may indeed fit everything that you want in a soulmate, but what if you don't fit their soulmate qualifications? Then where you at?
Mm.
I'm just saying, like, then where you at? Like, so
Wow.
yeah, this person is your soulmate, but what if you ain't theirs?
You know what? You know what, man? You hit the nail on the head because look, we concentrate only thinking one side of it. Like this person's supposed to be everything that I want, but what if you ain't everything that they want?
Exactly. That's
You
the
know,
bottom line.
so oh man, you deep man. We gonna go
Chill
somewhere.
out.
Going, we going somewhere, but now I'm asking you, what is your qualifications of a soulmate?
Oh, you mean me personally?
Yeah.
Dog, my qualifications for a soulmate for real is just somebody who's in tune with the same things I'm in tune with, right? So I'm a writer, I'm a creative person. So anybody who's creative, or I won't even say a writer, but just creative in that aspect, will eventually like we'll be on the same plane. But after that, then it's got to be what needs to happen for me to feel like we soulmates is for you to be as creative as me, but have your own ambition. And this don't happen all the time. Like people, like I think as creative people, we feel like ambition is just a thing that people have. But dog, there's so many people out there who don't have no ambition to do or be nothing. Like, and you will run into these people who they gravitate towards you because your energy is just that, like your energy is attractive, but they're not adding to that energy, dog. You'll be surprised how many people you feel like, damn, like this the one right here, but really they are just benefiting off your energy and not adding nothing to it. And shit, you can get trapped in that situation for real.
Wow, dog. See, man, dog, you
What? The?
you on your way.
I'm just saying, it's just real life, and and I talk about that shit a lot, and like even some women, I mean, not that I talk to a lot of women, but um, some women think that that's like a sign of arrogance or like me thinking I know all women, but it's not true. I just know. I know energy and I know people. Like a lot of times, and this is something I'm guilty of for real. Like I got a couple of homies that tell me this shit all the time that it's some women that I know or dealt with in the past that I for whatever reason didn't recognize, but they are, whether they know it or not, they are energy, like they're energy suckers. Like it's like my energy attracts them, but then like it's enjoyable for them, but they're not feeding back into that energy, so I end up just giving it all and not get nothing in return. And
Right.
shit, I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit sucked. That shit sucked for real, cause like that energy needs to be returned. So
You you know what? Yeah, you so right. You know what? I think too uh, is knowing thyself.
yeah,
You know yourself, and you know, because most people get into relationships and don't even know who they really are.
oh
You know what
man,
I'm saying?
say that again for the people in the back.
Yeah. Some people get into relationships and don't know who they really are, and that was me earlier
Yeah,
in my relationship. So a lot of times, I said this on the last show.
hmm
I said a lot of times, a lot of the relationships that I got into wasn't because I loved the person.
hmm
It was because I loved the time and the space.
yeah,
I was filling time and space,
for
and it
sure.
wasn't even about the person. It was just about, I gotta have this. I gotta be in love. So love
Bruh,
gotta be.
I can't remember what I was watching. I think it. Damn, was it a movie or a TV show? Damn, I wish I could remember exactly what it was. Again, forgive me and shit. I had a whole lot of Crown Royal vanilla today, so I'm buzzing like hell right now. So I'm trying to maintain. But look, I don't remember if it was a movie or a TV show. But the person said to not fall in love with the idea of being in love. Some of the realest shit I ever heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I said that for the longest. But wait a minute, let me read some of these comments. Janine said everybody is not guaranteed in having a truthful relationship. And then Janine said, okay, he know his stuff. How old are you, sir?
Sir, first of all, she called me sir. I'm 41 years old, Janine. Yeah,
She-
I've been here for a little while. I've been here for a little while.
around the block.
Yeah, I've been around the block a little bit, dog. And like I said, that's not gonna be the formula for everybody. But I mean, at the end of the day, you just really like soulmate or not. Like I really don't like that term soulmate because it kind of put too much pressure on the idea of a relationship. I think, but when you're talking about any kind of mate that you're dealing with, I mean, in real life, I think every human, like woman or male, just want some equal energy and shit. Like if you whatever you giving off, you just kind of want it back. I mean, I think it's just as simple as that. Whatever energy I'm giving you, like I just kind of expect that in return. Like that's kind of it.
I'm gonna say this about myself,
Hmm
and I think, and that's why I'm glad. Like I know my wife loves me
Yeah.
because if I was me, if I was my wife, I wouldn't love me.
Dog, you
I'm difficult. I could be a difficult dude, man. I'm telling you, I require I
yeah.
require certain things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I
And
feel you.
and I know. I mean, we all know how difficult we can be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And so I say that. See, my thing is this. I know everybody, mostly men, some men, we like our time.
Yeah.
We like our time sometimes. We like to be, we don't like to be bothered sometimes, and you know what I'm saying? And it goes like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but when we want what we want,
Facts, yeah.
when we want what we want, and sometimes it be at times where you might not want to give me what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for sure.
Hey, you might have just got through picking up a fire truck and all that kind of stuff, and I'll be like, hey, I won't.
Dog, you
want-
stupid.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. But I know sometimes it. Wait a minute. Janine said you talk like that without your drinks. She
Oh
said,
yeah, for sure. I do. Like right now, I'm struggling. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm struggling because I'm trying to put my words and shit together. So like, please disregard any fumbles that I make over
but
any of my vernacular this evening. But like I think those are everything I'm saying is just like what I feel. So even when I'm not drinking, like I still got those same ideas. I might be able to articulate it a little better and shit because right now I'm probably stumbling. But I think those are my feelings anyway. I think it's all an energy thing, and this ain't even just like. I mean, let's look at it like this, and this is the way I look at it. Relationships is relationships, whether they regular relationships or romantic ones. Like the energy transfer is real. Like that's the dynamic of any relationship. A nigga just want what you want the same thing in return. Like that's reciprocity. Nigga. I think Lauren Hill said that shit right.
yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yep. That, but you know what? But when the thing is, you get the truest person out of a drink
Yeah, that's true. That's
because
true.
it ain't no filter.
Yeah. Hey, so
It-
so Janine asked a lot of questions. Tell her to inbox me so I can answer all the questions she need to have answered. hey, real quick on my side, dog. Rita just checked in. She said you have absolutely no control over another human being. You either in a relationship or you single. They either are for you or against you. It's that simple. Say you either loyal or you ain't. That's a I don't know, dog. Cause I feel like a disloyal. I don't know. I might shouldn't say that, but I was gonna say I think a disloyal person eventually, if they find the one that they love for real, will become loyal. Do you agree with that? That's a tough one. Yeah, that might be a tough one. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
That might be a tough one.
Hey, you got me over here, Florida. Damn.
That might be. Never mind. I'm reaching on that one probably.
No. But you know what? You make some good points. It's just let me ask you this. Do you think a loyal person can be made to be a cheater?
Hell yeah. I mean, obviously, like you know that from. And so Rita said a disloyal person is just that disloyal. I don't think so because it can go the other way. Because you know a loyal person who's been loyal for so long, then they just get fed up and start doing shit. So if you can go that way, then why you think it can't go the other way? She said zebra can't change its stripes. That's not true. Because if I've had several failed relationships, hopefully I'm learning from those situations and shit. So that disloyalty might be what made those relationships bad. So I've learned from those and improved that in the next one. So to feel like you've been disloyal before and then you can't basically be trusted again, like that's a tough thing to say. That's pretty judgmental, Rita. I don't know.
You know what?
I'm saying that because I've been disloyal before, so I don't want that to be held against me.
but you know what though? Like I said, like in the beginning, let's say I wasn't never never considered myself the cool cat that suave like that.
Suave.
But suave.
I ain't heard that word in a long time.
You know, hey, I'm old.
Suave.
but the thing is, like, dang, I lost my point. But
like, who been drinking, me or you?
Yeah. But you know what? That's part of the age. But I'm trying to wait a minute. It's coming to my mind.
All right, suave.
Yeah, about being suave. I was never a suave person, but like I said, dealing in relationships, period. Dang, I can't even remember the point.
Hey, you trying to talk it out too? You trying to come back to it?
I'm trying to come back. I'm trying to jump my brain with it because I had a very important point. Damn.
I don't know. I want to help you out, dog.
Damn, man. You know what?
Suave. We could go back to suave.
Yeah. You know what? But it was one of them points that, you know, because I'm getting to the age now that if I don't say the point right off, I forget it. Yeah. And it's like, and I was holding it for a long time, and I couldn't.
Oh.
I couldn't remember. Wait, real life experiences. Mm-hmm. I've been through that fact. Yeah, that's right. Carmelita said that. Because I mean, it is life. Life is just one of them live and learn lessons and stuff like that. But I think, like I said, I went through a relationship where I was earlier in my life, I was a good old boy, you know,
Yeah.
just a good old boy, and like I said, I didn't know. I thought love was supposed to be love. I was gullible,
Yeah.
you know how we were in our young
Hey,
years.
no, hey, we had this conversation on one of them other episodes. Yeah, you you went
I,
for the okey doke a couple times, my guy.
wait, let's just talk about this one. Let's talk about when you first started, really recognizing, the females and stuff
Uh
like
huh.
that. And that's when you start writing them letters like, you like me, or this and that,
Right.
blah blah.
Yes, no, maybe all that shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, I was a gullible guy back
Yeah.
back then, so I was like, you know, I was always chasing the girls that be like, hey, you give me a bubble gum, I'll be your girlfriend or something like that. But
Did she take your bubble gum and get the hell on?
it didn't go with Jody.
Duh, for sure.
Jody got your girl, but but
Jody.
yeah, Jody. But my thing is like I said, it's I really do believe that a bad relationship can change you because
It can.
man, I started off, man, I was a gentleman with most of these women,
Yeah.
but then one girl came along, man, and turned me into David Ruffin. You know what
Dog,
I'm
David Ruff.
saying? Turned me into David Ruffin. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Dog.
Just
And Otis really felt like when nobody come to see his ass after he said that too.
right, right. It's like, man, for real. It was like, I mean, because like you said, you said you ain't experienced a heartbreak, but man, I
Oh no,
experienced.
I ain't saying I ain't experienced no heartbreak. I I ain't experienced like going for the okey doke and shit. My heartbreak was more than likely my fault. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I can say that I've experienced heartbreak, but it was all my fault. And real quick, I want to read these comments real quick. So my man
Okay.
Jay Coos just popped in. He said you can outgrow the behavior and become loyal, which I believe. Now Rita
Mm,
said something else. She said that in the end, regardless, everyone will taste their karma. Now this is my problem with that statement. I see what you're saying, but at the end of the day, can't karma be good or bad? So like if like for example, we go to what you were saying, how you had
mm-hmm.
always been like kind of like really believing in love, like doing all the
Yeah.
right things and shit, being a gentleman. Like when do you get your good karma back? Since karma always come back around, why the hell you don't get the good one back? Why you only get bad karma? That's why I can't really feel that statement.
Wow. Okay. So you just don't define karma as bad. You just
No, if
oh,
karma is what it is, it's supposed to. Basically, that just means you getting from the atmosphere what you put out. So why so many people put in good shit and don't get good shit back? Explain that. If it's karma, then it's karma, right? One way or the other. So if I'm putting in all this good shit, why get bad shit in return?
mm.
So energy is energy, right?
See,
It don't
man,
stop. It just transfer.
gonna
Just
make
saying.
me get off this show and not sleep from thinking all night. Like,
I'm just saying.
you see what you doing, man. Well, I don't want to go to bed thinking
No, cause you'll be up all night.
all night. See what I'm saying, man? You wrong, dog.
I'm
But
just saying.
we got 5 more minutes, man. We got time for a comment or two. So if you want to call in, that number is 646-564-9728. Press 1 if you want to comment. I really. Oh, Janine said he deep. Oh man,
I ain't even dog. Real life, I ain't even deep for real,
man, stop. You are Arthur and
bro.
all.
I ain't even deep for real. This is just like regular shit that people be thinking. They just don't be saying it out loud. I am not deep, bro. I know some deep people. I'm far from that.
Man, you see, hey.
Hey, for real though, Janine, if you need some deep conversation. All right, let me stop, man. I'm just talking shit, bro.
Yeah, man, you should. But yeah, definitely, man. I really don't think. I think just it depends on the person. I think
Yeah,
it can't be nothing methodical. It's just the on the person who you choose. But I
yeah,
do think But like I said, I do believe that you can create an atmosphere that can either be good or bad. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying in the relationship. I think, and I nah, I ain't gonna put that out there because somebody might be listening. So,
What? Oh no, shit! I want to know now.
no, it don't have nothing to do with my wife. It just has to do with
I know it don't. Nigga, you don't want to get your ass beat.
yeah, yeah.
I know the mean queen don't play, bro.
Yeah. It's just the atmosphere that I man skip it. I was I was in a relationship and really and you know how early in your life me and one thing about us
Mm-hmm.
we may love we can fall in love just like a woman. We try not to wear our hearts on our sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
That's an important thing to remember. We hate to be emotional. That is one thing. We hate to be emotional, and because we were always from childhood up, we were always taught that men shouldn't wear their hearts on their sleeve. Men should always be tough.
Right.
Men shouldn't cry. This and this and that. We was always taught that. So that's why there's a lot of emotional men walking around here, with bottled up energy.
Yeah, because they never had the chance to express it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why you might get that bad person. That not bad. I ain't gonna call them bad, but you might
don't know how to work them emotions. Yeah, for sure.
Right. So I was in a relationship with a woman that wait, tell him check out my food page since he likes to eat. Hey.
Dog.
Yeah, she got a food page, Spicy J.
All right.
See,
Chill
so,
out.
but I just this chick I loved it to her.
Loved it her. Huh?
Loved it to her.
It be like that.
But she was kind of like there's a certain type where you could be too clingy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could be too clingy. We want to be loved,
yeah,
but we don't want clinginess. We don't want like some women don't like to be men that's clingy.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this: it's a lot of women who women say they love affection, but there's a lot of women who certainly don't like you to be clingy on them and shit.
Right. You can say that again. It is definitely.
Oh damn! It's time to go,
huh? Man. See, but you got me. See, you gonna have me up thinking, man, big time now. But
90 seconds.
But once again, man, I want to thank my dog, Q Lewis.
For sure.
But man, you see, whatever two powerful, the mega powers get together, like I said, you Hulk Hogan.
You stupid, man.
you Hulk Hogan.
Hey, thank you for having me though, man. Shout out to the whole E Block Radio family, dog. 48205 live from the Red Zone, man. You already know what it is. Shout out to Rita checking in. Shout out to Yaya checking in. Shout out to Cardio Cools, all my people, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. It's all love. Fat Cat Show in the building. Thankful for having me on as a guest host today.
All the time, my dog, man. Y'all need to check out E Block Radio with my dog Q Lewis. Monk Money and Angry Man. Angry Man was angry the other day, boy.
He be angry as fuck.
So boy, that's my boy though. He be burning the though.
No doubt.
But definitely, man. Any last little minute advice, man, you want to give out?
Dog, all I gotta say, man, is the weekend, dog. Whatever you go get into this weekend, dog, make sure that you do arrive alive, man. That's it.
Right. And women, put away them pearls. Put away them damn pearls. Why they wear that stuff anyway?
Dog, you stupid.
What? Why they had them pearls?
10 seconds.
What was that? I don't know, man. We up out of here, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.